Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have for you VIB sale haul updates from last spring. I thought it would be important to get this video out for you guys because the VIB sale, well, I guess it technically ended a couple days ago for Rouges, but it's still continuing for everyone else. I believe. I could be totally wrong on that, but I believe that is what's going on. So I wanted to at least get these updates out for you in case you were eyeing up any of these products. And I feel like it's really important to update you guys on the products because it's fine and dandy to watch hauls, and I love watching hauls, but more importantly, how did the products work? Did they work? Did you return them? Do you still have them? Do you love them? Do you use them? Did you give them away? What's the status of these products? You know what I mean? So I really enjoy doing haul updates, and this was a rather gigantic haul that I did last year. I don't know what I was thinking. So this is actually going to be, I'm going to put it into two parts. So I will upload the second part at the same time. It'll just be two separate videos in case you don't have time to commit to watching the entire thing in one video. I'll put it up in two separate videos. So I'll link part 2 below, and then vice versa with part 2, I will have part 1 linked. So I just finished filming this Get Ready With Me. It was very raw, very real, kept everything in. I don't do a lot of editing, so I'll link that below if you're interested in this look and all the things. I actually used a bunch of new products that I recently hauled this year. So if you want to see about those products and my thoughts on them and stuff, then I'll link that Get Ready With Me below. What else did I want to tell you before we get into this? I will insert photos of things that I may or may not have. So even if I don't physically have it, I'll insert photos so you can see it. And yeah, Friday Loves will be back next week. So I know that some of you have missed it, and I've just kind of been wanting to get up. Like last week I did a Get Ready With Me, and I just kind of wanted to get up some other things. And I've been doing Friday Love since I started my channel, so you know, sometimes it's fun to take a break and change things up a bit. And yeah, so enough rambling, let's get into this part 1. Okay, so let me make sure I have it. This is part 2. Okay, this is part 1. I got it separated into baskets here, and I don't want to mess up the thing. So anyways, the VIB sale haul for Rouges was the 7th through the 13th, and I realized today's the 15th. But that's okay because the products are still available on Sephora. I just wanted to get this video up, even if it is a few days late as far as shopping the sale is concerned, because you can always buy these products. They're always available. So let's start with the first thing I have on the list here. I'm actually going to go in order of how I hauled it last year. If you want to watch last year's hauls before you watch these updates, I'll have both of the hauls from last year linked below as well. So the first thing is the Soap & Glory Smoothie Star Body Butter. So ironically, after I purchased that, they put all the Soap & Glory stuff on a super clearance on Sephora because they were not going to sell it at Sephora anymore. So I paid full price for it. It smelled amazing. It smelled like buttercream frosting. I am a frosting addict. I love cake. I love frosting. I love the smell of it. I don't mind getting in bed and smelling like a cookie. I think that's better than getting in bed and not showering and smelling awful. You know what I mean? So I thought it was a delicious smelling body butter. Not like the most hydrating body butter I've ever used, but it was good. I thought it was good. And I think you can buy Soap & Glory now at Target and Ulta. I believe both those places sell it. So it's still available, just not at Sephora. The second thing I have is the Bite Duo. This shade was new last year, I believe. I actually wore this in last year's haul. If you want to see me wearing it for reference, just click on over. Actually, if you click on any of the links below, like the videos and stuff, don't fear that you're going to lose this video. It'll open in a new window. And you can see me wearing this. But this is the duo Tangerine and Lingonberry. Very bright Love Bite lipsticks. Now, I believe you can, I don't know if you can still get this duo, quite frankly. Not really sure. Very nice lipsticks. I love the Bite lipsticks. If you're looking for a great spring-summer duo, this would be it. I think maybe you can purchase similar shades. Maybe you can get this exact one. I don't really know. I dropped my cap. But I really do like this. They're very creamy. They're very comfortable. Great purse size, however. I hesitate to tell you to put this in your purse because Bite lipsticks are so creamy. They will legit melt. So I guess you can bring it with you, just don't leave your purse in the car or something because it will just get all gross and nasty, but love that, yes. The next thing I have is the Marc Jacobs Nudist Lip Liner. This is a great shade in a nude. It's not too brown, it's not too orange. It's just a great nude, neutral color. And I like that because some more nude lip colors will pull a little orange on me, and then it just isn't really nude anymore. This is just a great outline for your lips. I like his liners. You just roll them up like this. You want to make sure the cap stays on tight or they will dry out because they're that gel formulation. I wouldn't buy these and let it sit around for a few years and expect it to work. I have had issues with some of his other ones where the entire, and some other gel liners in general, like the It Cosmetics ones, the entire, like you open this up, and I don't know if it dries out and just shrinks up and falls out, but that's what happens. Like you open it up and the whole thing just falls out. That's happened to my It Cosmetics gel liners, lip liners, but just make sure the cap's on tight, and I guess if you're going to buy it, just commit to using it because that could potentially happen. Next is the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Highlighting Powder. That has become my number 3 highlighter. Like, I love the Laura Mercier Baked highlighter. I'm smitten with the new Hourglass ones. And then there's this one. And the reason I like these so much is because it is a very like this is the Hourglass one I'm wearing today. This is very similar to the Hourglass one and the Laura Mercier Baked one in the fact that it's very glowy and highlighty and not such a banging glitter fest, just too much. It's just a very sophisticated way to do a highlight. And if you have any sort of texture on your face or breakouts or anything like that, highlighters are going to highlight that. And I can tell you that from experience because I deal with breakouts and texture and all that stuff all the time. And so I like this because it's a beautiful way to highlight without drawing attention to any sort of imperfections. And you don't want that, you know what I mean? You want to be able to sculpt your face without being concerned that your zit is on point, you know? So I love this one. His highlighters do come in a Starlight shade, which is a little more like pinky peach. This is just a true, very natural champagne. It's more like it's a natural highlighter, but buildable. Just very glowy. Very hard to see on a swatch. And plus, I'm very pale, so it's darn near the color of my skin. Okay, so the next thing we have is the Guerlain Meteorites Baby Glow. I don't know about this, guys. I'm on the fence with this. So, this is a light revealing sheer makeup with sunscreen, SPF 25. I bought this thinking summertime, I'll get my SPF, I'll get a little bit of coverage, and I'll look very glowy and dewy. That is the case. I bought the shade 3 Medium, but this is really pink, and this is the medium shade. So, if you're more like tanner than this or olive complected, like you're gonna need to go darker because this is medium, but it's very pink. So I love the smell of it. It smells exactly like their meteorites. Love the SPF factor. It's very glowy and very pretty, but I'm just a little on the fence with the shade. So there it is right there. And once you get this on your face, it has such a strong kind of pinky undertone. Now when I'm self-tanned, it looks more pink on me than when I'm just swatching this on my fair skin. But because self-tanner has so much natural warmth in it, you see how there's a little bit of pink tones to that? I'm just a little on the fence about the shade. So when I did wear it, which I haven't worn this much since last summer because I like a little more coverage in the winter, and this is just a little bit more of like a summer thing for me. When it's really hot and stuff, I don't want a lot on my face. I would mix it with something less pink. So just know that this is medium. I'm not sure what the light looks like, but it's nice. It's kind of spendy. It's not going to give you a lot of coverage, but it's going to give you SPF, and it's going to make your skin look very glowy and pretty. It's just not sure about the medium. It's a little pink. Next we have the YSL Glossy Stain in number 13. This is my only YSL Glossy Stain, and I love this color. This color is actually kind of similar to what I'm wearing today, which is the Dior Addict lipstick. Sorry, I'm playing with my hair because I should have put it up. Maybe that's what we'll do. You know what? It's just not a down hair day. Today is just not a down hair day, even though I washed it last night with full intentions of having this really pretty hairstyle. This is not working for me today, so let's just kind of do this, right? Okay, so very glossy. This particular one's very opaque, very glossy, and it stains. This is a beautiful, like, magenta type shade. It's so pretty on. It's like a watermelon shade. Maybe I'll stick a little bit on here. It's kind of like a, maybe it's a little brighter than what I had on. You can eat and drink with this, and it's not going to go anywhere. These are totally worth the investment. I'm very happy with these. If you have any recommendations for like certain shades that you think I would love or would look good on me, let me know, because I only have this one and I would like to get another one because they have a lot. They have more sheer ones. They have quite a few. I just took that off with a makeup remover wipe, and as you can see, it really stains. So those are very nice. I bought 2 Nars Audacious lipsticks in the shades Charlotte, which I bought for fall and winter. Love this color. It's a very pretty, here, oh crap, I don't have my hand's wet. I don't want to swatch it on my wet hand. I bought this Charlotte shade for the fall, and it's like a really nice deep burgundy, reddish, kind of like Max Rebel, maybe more red than Max Rebel. I think Rebel's more purpley pink kind of. And then this color I bought for summer, Atlanta. This is a summer color if there ever was one. It is so pretty. I like to wear this. I have one dress in mind that's very floral, bright colors, and just that pop of color on your lips. I love this. This is very like an orangier color. Orangier. It's pretty orange. It's like a bright orange. I don't know. When you're really tan, medium skin, this just looks amazing. Not that you can't wear it when you're fair, because you can. But I bought it when I was self-tanned, and I put it on in the store, and it looked just absolutely amazing. So then, if you're that medium skin tone, you can rock that color all the time. Oh, this has become one of my absolute favorite lipsticks of life. This is the Dior Addict lipstick number 525 Vintage. I love, sorry, I didn't show you the packaging. I love the Dior Addict lipsticks. That's what I had on before this, put this glasses stain on. This color Vintage is really pretty. I know they reformulated these, so I don't know if this color is exactly still available. It's just the most perfect brownie nude. It's a beautiful nude shade. So complimentary. Love the formula of these. They really hug your lips. Very shiny. Now that they've redone them, some of them are kind of sparkly. Some are more just shiny, glowy. I really like them. They're very comfortable. Not a long-lasting situation, but very just full, pouty, juicy looking lips, and that's what I love about them. They're just comfortable. You know, they're not drying. They're not super opaque like a lipstick would be. They're a little bit more sheer, so if you don't love like lipstick that much, you're gonna love those. Okay, this one I haven't given a lot of love to, quite frankly. I don't know why. Marc Jacobs Sheer Nude in the shade 150 Eat Cake. These are nice. This is a really pretty color. It's a great, like, everyday type of color. It's like a rosy, oh, my hand's wet, so this is not swatching right here. It's like a rosy, pinky color. It's a really pretty color. It is a comfortable formula. His gel lipsticks are nice. This is just a little bit more sheer than his regular formula is. This actually looks perfect with his lip liner in Primrose, which is one of my all-time favorite lip liners. So I like this. I would definitely recommend checking these out. He has like 6 or 7 other shades in his sheer nudes line. So if you're into nude lipsticks, maybe check these out because they have some more different undertones for different whatever undertones look best on you. Pinkier or peachier undertone nudes look best on me. But I do enjoy it. I just need to wear it more. What's next? The Givenchy Le Rouge. I bought 2 Givenchy lipsticks. These are my first 2 Givenchy lipsticks, and I really like these. First of all, the packaging is everything. Okay, so it has the logo on the top here, and then this is real leather, okay? And then it has, like, the name, and this is, like, a little silver bullet. It's just very, like, rocker chic, I think. I bought 2 colors. This is Beige Plume number 102, stunning nude. I love this nude. It is a beautiful shade of nude. It's like a peachier nude. Ugh, this formula is really nice and comfortable too. Oh, that color is stunning. Perfect spring and summer nude right there because it has just a hint of peach, but not too much where it's like a peach lipstick. It's still in that nude category. And then I bought this other color because I do like to wear my bright colors in the summer. And this color, number 305, Rouge Azuri. I don't know. I'll have it linked below, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's like it's a coral. It's like a reddish coral. Let me give you a swatch here. Oh, it's stunning. This formula of these is so lightweight, very opaque, very creamy. Isn't that just beautiful? Just a beautiful pop of color all over your lips. The packaging. These lipsticks make a great gift, I think, because the packaging just, you get it and you're like, what? That looks so cool. And then they have a huge shade range too. So there's lots of different lipstick shades to choose from if you're not into nudes or like really bright poppy coral colors. Let's not skip anything. The next thing on my list is the YSL Tint and Oil number 4. I returned that, and let me tell you why. Yes, it was comfortable on the lips, very glossy, very nice, but for $36 it was essentially a glorified oil that I could purchase in a different brand for much cheaper. And so I returned that. Excuse me, my nose is running. I don't remember what I bought in its place, but usually whenever I return something, I just, buy something else to give the store business. But I thought for the price, it just wasn't wowing me, and it wasn't so unique, or it didn't leave like such a lasting impression on me that I thought I needed it. And at the time I had some other like oil type lip products I was using and enjoying anyway, so I brought that back. Also, like, they're very lightly tinted, and because I have such naturally tinted lips, like, that was number 4, I think, was one of the darker ones. Not the darkest, but some of the more pigmented one. It just looked like clear gloss on me, so I just couldn't justify like $36 for a clear gloss, so I brought that back. Next to the Shade and Light Contour Palette by Kat Von D. I do enjoy this. I don't contour as much as I had intended to contour. Like, I have the It Cosmetics Contour Palette and I have this one, and I do like them both. They have different shades in them as far as, like, let me just grab one. Actually, let me wipe this off before I get this all over my shirt. They have different shades. I like the color of these contour powders a little bit better. So this is the It Cosmetics one. You have a matte highlight, a really shimmery highlight. I use these two the most. I never use this one unless I'm going to use it for eyeshadow. And I sometimes use this to bronze up my skin. But here's the Kat Von D one. I feel like it's a little warmer maybe. Or maybe this is cooler. This is kind of in between. This one I never use. And then I've tried using these two lighter colors here to set my under eye, but these powders get cakey and creasy and gross on me in my under eye, so I can't use them for that. So basically, I don't not like this. I just don't contour as much as I thought I would contour, and the powders don't. I have to be very careful with powder because I don't know. I don't have dry skin, but powder can just look really bad on me really quickly. So it is nice. They're very blendable. They're very soft. I think I just like the colors in the It Cosmetics one better for my skin tone. So I do like it though. I recommend both of them. It just depends what kind of skin color and you have. You know what I mean? Okay. And then the last thing I have in part 1 here is the Make It Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in number 1. Now everyone was lusting after number 2 with that golden highlighter. I don't know. I've since learned that unless I'm tan, like really tan, when I'm this more fair, that gold color just doesn't work for me. Like, you can see a gold highlight on my skin, and it's not really a highlighter then. I mean, you could wear it if you want to, but I just don't like to see gold on the top of my cheekbones. I need it to be lighter. So I went after this one. I love the highlighter. The highlighter is really pretty. I don't understand the bronzer. It's way too orangey. I really don't use it. I've only pretty much swatched it. It just is not a good bronzer for my skin tone. Look how orange that is. But I do love the highlighter. It's beautiful. Alright, so that's going to do it for part 1. So I will move on to part 2, and I will link part 2 down below for you guys to watch. So, yes, if you have any haul updates that you want to share, feel free to leave that in the comments, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye, guys.